And if you're a so-called black man and you got the average Israelite, you ask them about homosexuality, they say, just keep it away from me. That's all right. They can do what they want to do. Just keep it away from me. Well, is that according to the judgment of the Most High, man? Right? The Most High said, rebuke them sharply, man. Right? Bring that up.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 9.
Let me St. Mark 10:7.
Except the Lord of hosts and have left unto us a very small remnant.
Right?
We should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
Right? If the Lord didn't leave a remnant of us, then we all would have been destroyed like Sodom and Gomorrah. Right? If the Lord didn't preserve and elect few men, then we all would have been bugged out, man, because the average so-called black man, he a homosexual now, man. He effeminate, right? He wearing dresses now, man, right? He on a down low, right? The average so-called Native American Hispanic man, they getting popped in prison, right? They got gay gangs, you understand? They got a gay gang in D.C., man. Called the, what's that, the Check It gangs. And they make advances on you, and if you don't get down with their advances, then they jump you, man, and beat you up. That's in D.C., right? So people of the earth are abominable, and the Most High has to cleanse the earth. It has to be purified. There's so much filth out here, man. There's so much wickedness and iniquity. It got to be cleansed like the Lord destroyed the earth with the flood. Water is the top purifying agent. How much more when the fire hit this earth, man? It's going to definitely purge and cleanse out all things that offend, right? And only those that are of the elect, they're going to remain in that day, man. Right, so bring that out, King.
It's the book of St. Mark, chapter 10, verse 7.
Bring it out.
For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife.
Oh no, he cleave to his fellows of the same sex.
Cleave to his wife.
The Lord said a man got to leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife. Right? Do y'all believe in homosexuality? Is that an okay thing?
I don't know.
But you with a woman and you don't know?
Huh? I'm not homosexual.
All right, but you said you don't know though.
I don't know what. I don't care what other people are.
You don't care? No. So if your son was a homosexual, you wouldn't care?
I don't have a son.
If you had a son?
I don't know what it feels to have a son. That's the thing. Quite a little different.
That's about the father.
Yeah, what about your father? What if your father said, look, I want to be a homosexual now? Would you care? And he made a move on you.
Huh?
And he made a move on you.
That's different. That's me.
What you mean that's you? I thought he could do what he want to do. Did you say you're free to do what you want to do? So can't he make a move on you then? You what?
I'm not gay, so it's not me.
But what if ain't he allowed to do what he want to do according to what you said?
As long as it don't involve me.
Now it don't involve you. That's pretty selfish of you. Now you're being selfish. You see that? Well, God is against homosexuality. That's right. Right? And God is against white people. That's right. So y'all are Edomites. If you come from Esau. So y'all go ahead.
And they twain shall be one flesh.
And they twain shall be one flesh, man. So you see that, man? They down with anything, man. Yeah, and then he kind of froze up. He kind of smiled when we said that. His knees start getting weak, man. Then he had to kind of straighten up because his woman was there. He had to remember that he had a woman that he pretended to be in love with, man. You got it.
Like, what was that movie with the Jake and the dad, the little boy and the dad?
Moonlight.
No,
was it new?
What's it called? Keeping Up with the Joneses or something, or something about Mr. Jones. Remember the son was molesting the father?
Yeah, y'all was talking about that movie.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name.
I can't remember what the name of the movie was.
Yeah, that's off, man. Yeah, the son was molesting the father.
Molesting the father.
Yeah. But hey, that's how Jake get down now, man. Come here, Pops. What's going on, sister?
I'm just talking about it.
Okay, all praises. What's your nationality?
National American.
You American? Do you believe in the Bible?
No.
You don't know?
Nah.
All right, well, you believe in God?
Yep.
All right, so this is God's book right here. These are his testimony, right? So what we coming out here doing is we teaching our people the truth. Because you said that you're American, right? Now, America, I'm not sure if you know or not, but it's the last name of a white man. Did you know that? America, he comes from a man named Amerigo's Vespucci. He was an Italian cartographer. He would draw out different maps. And he drew out the map of North and South America, and in honor of him, they named the land after him. So how could you be American when that's the last name of a European man? You see that? So that can't be your nationality. So let's try again. What's your nationality, sister? You don't know, right? Right, well, our people don't know because it was taken away from us. Right? One of the main goals of slavery was to take away your nationality. You ever see Roots where they took up Kunta Kinte and they whipped him until he confessed that he had the name of an Englishman and his heritage was stripped away? You know about that, right? Okay, well, that's what they did to us in slavery. They stripped away your nationality and your heritage, and they gave you their customs. They gave you their ideas, and they instilled it in you by force to the point where you don't know who you are, and you call yourself the last name of a white man. But you're going to find out that you would be an Israelite according to the Bible.
That's right.
Right? We're God's chosen people. Right? Bring that up.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4.
Right?
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage.
Read it for you. Hold on. All right, but all right, hold on. Let me read you 2 verses, all right? Bring this up, because you're not going to learn this nowhere else. Are you with them? All right. Well, hold on. Tell them to come up in here, too.
Guys.
The movie is called There's Something Strange About the Johnsons.
All right, so check it. It's called Something Strange About the Johnsons.
This
All right, y'all believe in God? Y'all look like righteous women, right? Y'all believe in God?
I gotta go.
All right, well, y'all, all right, so you gotta repent and keep the commandments.
That's
As
right.
an Israelite, all right?
That's right.
All right, somebody give it a YouTube channel. We're gonna give you a YouTube channel before you leave. Hold on, sister, hold on. Well, the brother gonna give you a YouTube channel. And then you gotta love your own people and be with your own people, sister.
That's right. That's right.
All right, a lot of these Eves coming up missing, man. Right, the Most High made that movie Get Out, man.
That's right.
You think that man made that? He was such a great director. He was a great. No, the Lord did that, man. To let you know, look, you gotta separate from these people, man. A lot of these jakes, their organs coming up missing, man. They be all on the damn, they're not on milk carts no more. They on Instagram, man. They on Twitter. Have you seen so forth and so on? Right? You said what? Facebook? Yeah, Facebook, man. Right? So-and-so hasn't been home in 3 weeks. Last time you seen them, they was with a damn Edomite, man. Edomite, they say they don't know what happened, man. Edomite father, he a judge, he in cahoots with the damn court system, and he ain't gonna face no time. Right? And then his organs stiffed up, and they gonna mail it to the Rothschilds. Because his boss got a compact with him to move him up in the damn corporation, man. Right, so that's what's going on in the world right now. While you walking around with the so-called white man, they taking your organs. Right, give me Deuteronomy 28 and 32. How do y'all feel about organ trafficking? See, they don't even know. Any normal person would say, that's off. Right? You don't even have to kind of think about it. He said, I don't know. But that's the Edomites. Bring it up.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 32.
Right?
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Right, and that they getting literally to these other people, man. You got these white vans going around with the padlocks on them. Well, 1.3 million so-called black men have been coming up missing since 2018, I believe. They gone. Nobody knows what happened to them. Nobody saw anything. Nobody heard anything. 1.3 million people. Where's it at on the news, man? But you want to talk about a damn cat got stuck in a tree. Or you want to talk about who's going to be the next mayor of Baltimore. I want to find out where my brother's at, man.
That's right.
Where my sisters at, man.
That's right.
That's right. All these over 35,000 so-called black women and 1.3 million black men just vanished off the face of the earth. I want to find out where they at, man.
That's right.
But the Most High put judgment on our people, and He allowed you to be given to the hand of your enemy, man, for your wickedness and your sins. And that's a horrible judgment, to be given to the hand of your enemy, and you come up missing like that, man. That might happen to a brother in the truth if you're not on fire, man.
That's right.
You walking and you getting off of work, man, just throw a damn bag over you and you gone.
That's it.
Why the brother ain't show up to camp where the Edomites got him? The body snatchers. They the new body snatchers, man.
That's right.
Right? Bring that out again from the top.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Right.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the days long. And there shall be no might in thine hand.
No strength to get them back. No power. Right? Because once they gone, that's it. So your best bet, Israel, if you want to get your family in order, if you want to keep them in your household and you want to see them and kiss them goodnight and walk them come in from school and go to the game, then you got to get your household in order, man.
That's right.
Right. Average so-called black man's house all out of order, man. His woman ruling over him, his son beating him up, his daughter out here with the damn shirt all up to her damn chest and body all out. Give me 2nd Ezra chapter 14 and 9. Right? Give me first Peter. It's like in 1 Timothy 5 and 8. Let me get 1 Timothy first. Chapter 5 and 8.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 5 and verse 8. But if any provide not for his own, and especially for those of his own house, he hath denied the faith and is worse than an infidel.
You worse than a damn Edomite, man. If you a brother and you an Israelite and you don't provide for your house and your family, and it's not talking about financial, right? Although that's one fold of it, it's talking about spiritually, man. Right? It's talking about feeding them, nourishing them, guiding them, showing them what the Most High requires of them, man. Getting your woman in order so they can get the children in order, man. Making sure that you and your spirit, you in order, man. If you're not doing that, you denied the faith. Because the faith is based off of your, the law. Right? And the law says what? Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And that's within your family too, man.
That's right.
The law says, teach your children without standest up, without goest by the way, without liest down, without sittest up, man. Right? That's what the Most High says about the law, man. The Most High speaks about your wife and her duty of marriage. Right? So you got to teach these things to your household, man. And if not, then you like an Edomite. Right? With your fringes on, man. And a border of blue. Right? So bring that out, King. 2nd Ezra 14 and 9.
2nd Ezra chapter 14 and verse 9.
Right. Everybody get your household in order, man. All hell about to break loose, man. All hell break loose and you say go right and your woman say, I want to go left. Your child say, I want to go this way. Well, brother, your whole household out of order, man.
Right.
Everybody should be on one accord and moving like water, man. Right? Hey, brother, what's your nationality again, brother?
That's right.
Right. All right, brother. What tribe you from, though? That's a tough one. What tribe you from? Uh-oh, brother.
With the Eve, right?
Not with an E, but what is it, brother? We come check it out.
Yeah, I guess I'll take it.
There you go, brother. Take another look. Take another look at it, brother.
Yeah, it's pronounced
Ephraim. Like Joshua, he was from the tribe of Ephraim.
That's right. That's right.
So there you go, brother. Are you from the tribe of Ephraim? All right. Bring it out, King.
The book of 2nd Ezra chapter 14 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
For thou shalt be taken away from all, and from henceforth thou shalt remain with my son.
Right, go on.
And with such as be like thee.
Because Ezra was a righteous man. And the Most High just told Ezra, you're going to be protected from the evils on the earth, man. Right? Why? Because he believed in the Lord. He kept the commandments, and Ezra was diligent, man. So the Most High already warned them in advance that you're going to be protected and others that move in that same spirit, man. Go on.
Until the times be ended.
And the times are ending. If you didn't know you living in the last days, then I don't know what to tell you, man.
That's right.
If you think that this is the beginning of creation and you got 2,000 more years to walk the earth, then you a fool, man.
That's right.
You are not paying attention to the signs of the times.
That's right.
Hey, brother, did you know you're living in the last days? You see that? See, so brothers going to get caught out there, man. Hold that real quick. Give me Luke 12 and 54, man. Right? Brothers going to get caught out there, man. And the Most High is giving you signs to let you know you're living in the end of the world, man. The Most High, he's merciful. He's going to give you a warning. He's not just going to pop up and he ain't let you know. You know what I'm saying? He's going to tell you, look, when you see this happen, when you see this happen, wars, famines, death, destruction. Right? Bring that out.
The book of Luke, chapter 12 and verse 54.
Bring it out.
And it says, and he said also to the people, when ye see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway ye say, there cometh a shower.
Right. If you see a big rain cloud coming, you're going to go get an umbrella.
That's right.
You're going to prepare and say, damn, it's rain coming. Let me adjust my schedule for the day. I planned on doing this, now I have to do this. Right? I planned on wearing this, but now I should wear this instead. Because you can look at the skies and understand what's about to come on the earth. Right, go on.
And so it is.
And so it is. That rain is coming. Go on.
And when ye see the south wind blow, ye say, there will be heat, and it cometh to pass.
Right. If you see the temperature increasing to 70 degrees, then 75, then 80, then 85, what's the first thought in your mind? It's about to be hot. It's a heat wave.
That's right.
We in for a heat wave. I planned on wearing this, let me wear this. I planned on doing this, I might do this instead. Right. Because you observing the times, and you know what's coming on the earth based off of natural observation. Go on.
Ye hypocrites!
Yea, what?
Ye
We'll
hypocrites!
find out why the Most High is calling these people hypocrites. Right? Yea, hypocrites. Go on.
Ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time?
How can you not know you living in the end of the world, man? How do you not know that? You don't see these wars and rumors of wars? You don't see the damn pestilence killing over damn near 1,000 people on the earth right now? You don't see the Edomite society crumbling? You don't see the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans waking up in the last days? How do you not know? Right? How do you not see all the damn animals going extinct, man?
Right.
All the pollution on the earth. Right? Everybody's all homosexuals and bugged out. This gotta be the end of the world, man.
That's right.
And if it's not it, I don't know what is. Right? But if you can't discern that, then the Lord called you a hypocrite, man. Because you proclaim to have knowledge to foretell what's going to happen and prepare, but you can't even do it when the true thing is coming on the earth, man. What do you think these wildfires about, man? These earthquakes just be hitting all types of islands, man. Right. You think that's an accident? The Most High's doing that, man. Give me 2nd Ezra 5:1. You can drop that, King. Give me 2nd Ezra. Actually, go to 9:1. All right, go to 2nd Ezra 9:1. So brothers got to know that we living in the end of the world, man.
That's
and
right.
you got to turn back to the Most High and repent and keep the commandments, or you going to die.
That's right.
That's it. Bring it up.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Right, measure the times, meaning be circumspect and understand what time you're living in. You can't sit there and say, well, brother, I think we got 3,000 more years left, man. Are we? And you got brothers thinking that this is the first Egyptian captivity, and they waiting on Moses to come on the scene. Well, a brother like that, he's not measuring the times. Brother looking around for Pontius Pilate. He's not measuring the times, man. And brother think that we just got off the slave ship, or they say that this is Africa and we're gonna be sent to slavery to America, which is really continental Africa. So those brothers, they not measuring the times, but the brother they watching the news, they seeing the current events kick off, they say, damn, this gotta be the end. That's right. I see what's going on. All these people falling out, all these things happen on the earth. This is the end of the world right here. Right? Because they measuring the times. Go on.
And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world.
And the Most High not visiting the world, which he made with damn Hallmark cards, man.
Right.
Or flowers. Right. It's not like how you visit your grandmother on her bed when she got diabetes, type 1. And you come with a song and a smile. And a damn flowers, man. And her favorite dish. The Most High is visiting the earth with death and destruction.
That's right.
That's how he's going to come and visit this place, man.
That's right.
Right? Why? Because the Most High, give me Psalm 7 and 11 real quick. Right? Because the Most High is angry at this place, man. When the Most High is looking down and the angels are bringing a report back of what they're witnessing on the earth, the Most High get fierce about that, man.
Right.
Anytime a so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man go missing, they blood is shed, they unjust, then the Most High is displeased at that, man. He'd even tell you in the law, if you don't pay a man when the sun go down and that man crying to God, it's going to be a sin on you, man. And that man going to destroy you. That's even with finances, man. Right? So bring that out real quick.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 7, verse 11.
Right.
God judgeth and righteous, and God is angry with the wicked every day.
See that he angry with the wicked every damn day, man.
That's right.
Sometimes Jake get the truth, they not angry every day, man. They wake up smiling. I had a good day today. While you sitting there smiling all day, the Most High angry every day at the wicked, man. Well, you should be angry at the wicked every day.
That's right.
Right? Anytime you see wickedness and oppression, then you should be angry about that, man. Then not the Most High say what? Surely oppression maketh what? A wise man mad, man. And the gift destroyeth the heart. Right? So we mad at oppression, man. Right? So go back to where you left off.
Verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shall we well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. beginning.
You see that? The Lord is giving you clues and signs, man. Because from 2018 all the way to 2019, you have had more earthquakes that have ever happened in human history, man. And you got these scientists, they go in these laboratories, they do these seismology tests, and they try to figure out what's going on, man. They dig it deep in the earth. They sit in these different scientists out here, like the movie San Andreas, man. And that movie San Andreas, they sent out them Edomites to try to figure out what was going on, man. But they couldn't figure it out. Why? Because this is not something that's Mother Nature gets responsibility for, man, or gets credit for. We gonna chalk this up to the Lord, man. That's right. He the one that having Peru go through these earthquakes that's destroying Jamaica and the Bahamas, right? With tsunamis and earthquakes. The Lord said, when you see these things happening, and this is an earthquake damn near every day, man. Right. Every day you wake up is an earthquake. Who's doing that? The Lord. Right. Why is he doing that? To let you know, look, hey, I'm on my way. Hey, you so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American, look, I'm coming. I'm coming soon, man. Right? So when you see earthquakes and what else? Read verse 5. God.
Verse 5. For like as all that is made in verse 4. Verse 4. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Right, when you see earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world, man, you're going to understand that the Most High, I've been told you that, man. I told you that from the beginning. Why are you tripping and surprised, man? Hey, look, you at the end, right? What do you think is going on in England? What is that? Germany, France, Haiti, Puerto Rico, where they bringing the damn guillotine outside the governor house, man. These riots, where they fighting the police. The police, all in military gear, and the citizens, they throwing damn mazel tovs and sticks at them, man. In every country, you got uproars of the people, right? That's called pandemonium, anarchy, man. Where the people, they say, look, man, forget the government. We're going to do what we want to do. You're going to understand that the Most High told you those are sure signs of the end of the world. So go on where you left off.
Verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
You see that? The Lord said the end is manifest. Go on.
Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings in effect as signs.
Go on.
And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith.
You see that? That's how you're going to escape. By your works and by your faith. You keeping the commandments and your faith into the end, man. Right. You got to have faith into the end, right? You have to, man. So go to 2nd Ezra 5:1, man. Right? 2nd Ezra chapter 5:1. Right? Anybody had any questions? No? So let's continue with the word of the Lord, man. 2nd Ezra 5:1. Bring it up.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens.
Now, a token is a sign, right? That's another word for saying a sign in the Bible. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, go on.
Behold, the day shall come, that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number.
Taken where? Meaning taken back to the spirit world. And there's going to be a lot of death on the earth, man. The days are coming when you're going to see people dying by the thousands, man. Right now, you might see 20 people, 15, 10, they died, something like that. But it's going to get to the point where you're going to start seeing thousands of people, man. Hundreds of thousands. Via pestilence, disease, war, destruction. Right? Go on.
And the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith.
And that's what's going to happen. It's going to come a point where we may not be out here anymore, man. Right? Everything got a time limit, man. You think the servants, we're going to be out here all the way till the Lord come back and we're going to get destroyed too. That was it. Hey, Most High willing, we're not going to be destroyed. But the point is, hey, these prophecies, the Lord going to close the door on that, man. And He going to lock up the vault. And He going to throw away the key. And you ain't going to be able to get in, man. Brother, what was that? Can you show me? Even if a brother show you, the Most High going to block your mind, man.
That's right.
And you ain't going to be able to get it. You ain't going to be able to sneak and say, I'm going to wait till last minute. Then I'm going to get the knowledge to make it. Try and finesse the Lord. You can't finesse the finesser, man. You can't get over on the Lord, on the Most High. Because He know what you're thinking before you do it. sitting there saying I'm gonna wait until the last minute and I'm gonna hold my Bible and I got the notes and I'm gonna study for an hour, right? You can't do that, man. So go on where you left off.
Verse 2. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest,
Right?
or
Slucky, go on.
that thou hast heard long ago.
You're gonna start seeing a lot of things that you never seen before, man. Right? The average sin Jake experiences murder. Child might go missing. What else Jake experiences? Arson. Somebody set something on fire. Drug distribution. Gun distribution. Those are iniquities that we know now. You're gonna start seeing some new sins on the earth. When I say new, I mean new to you. Right? You're gonna start seeing people rolling in gangs, breaking in houses, stealing food, man. Kicking you out your house, locking you up, throwing you in the basement, FEMA camps, right? Guillotines. These are new things coming to the life of the average Israelite, man. Right, go on.
Verse 3. And the land that thou seest now to have root shalt thou see wasted suddenly.
See, this land got root, they got buildings, they got light, they got an infrastructure, they have a rolling economy, they print out money, they distribute the money, people get checks, they buy, they sell. So when you see this world, now they got root. The Lord said in due season it's going to be wasted suddenly, man. Right, when you read the Apocrypha in 2nd Ezra chapter 16, it says it's going to get to the point where it's 10 men left in the city, man. 10 men left in the city. Now Baltimore, they hold over a little over 500,000, 600,000 plus. Right, last time I checked, imagine there's only, 300 people left in the city, man. 300 people left in Baltimore. And only 3 of them in the truth. Right? That's horrible, man. But that's how much death and destruction is coming to the earth. So read that part again, King.
Verse 3. And the land that thou seest now to have root shalt thou see wasted suddenly.
Wasted suddenly, destroyed suddenly. Go on.
Verse 4. But if the Most High grant thee to live, thou shalt see after the third trumpet that the sun shall suddenly shine again in the night, and the moon thrice in the day.
Right, the third trumpet. Go to Revelation 8 and 11. Right, so if the Most High grant you to live and you surviving when all hell break loose and you making it day by day and week by week, then the Most High is going to let you and give you that knowledge and wisdom and understanding as He makes His second coming soon. That's what it means. The sun, it's like the moon shall shine thrice in the day, right? And the sun shall shine. That's wisdom and understanding given to you in those dark times. After the third trumpet, because by the time the third trumpet hit, that's World War III, damn near at its peak, man. Right. We're gonna read that in Revelation 8 and 10. Start at 10.
The book of Revelations, chapter 8 and verse 10. And the third angel sounded.
See, the third angel, this is the third trumpet that we read about in 2nd Ezra. And the third angel sounded, go on.
And there fell a great star from heaven.
That's a missile. Read.
Burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers, and upon the fountains of the waters. And the name of the star is called Wormwood.
Right, that's another code word of saying an ICBM missile. You may see it called a wormwood. You may see it be called a waster or instruments of death. Right? But regardless of the fact, if the Most High grant thee to live, then you'll be able to make it, man. Because once these missiles start hitting, that's going to be it, man. Right. And you best believe these missiles coming, man. The chariots are coming. The Lord is coming back, man. Right. Soon. And our job, again, is to give you the warning, man. Right. That's all we set up to do. We can't force you to keep the commandments.
That's right.
We can't grab a brother and hold him down and put fringes on him. All we can do is show you and teach you, man.
It's lucky, brother. I did this, what you're just saying right now, to everybody that I came up with, everybody that I grew up with, from babies all the way 20 years, telling them what's going on with the same thing you saying. They don't want to listen, bro. They don't want to listen to nothing I'm saying, and I look like the bad guy. Like, yo, what's up with you?
Right.
You used to be doing the, going out to the club,
right,
hanging out, drinking, smoking, doing all kind of stuff. But now you coming to this. I'd say this right now. I came into this through a blood clot in my leg. I woke up in the morning, my leg was like elephant leg, and my Bible was on the mantle. It was dusty. I came into it and something told me to go read the book. I read the book, and here I am right now.
All right, right.